Hello everyone, Bertina Amy here, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would show you my Dollar Tree DIY personalized gift ideas, mugs and matching coasters. Go ahead and hand draw stitch onto this mug, and feel free to print out the image, color the backside, and draw over top. Or if you have a Cricut and access to Etsy, you can just put this on that way, but I don't have Cricut, so I'm just going to hand draw this, and I'm going to speed up this process as well. So if you decide to repeat this project, I recommend making sure that you get a mug that doesn't already have a glazed covering or whatever, like the one from Dollar Tree, because it does require that you have some kind of a sealant over top, and the sealant I'm using is Mod Podge. It's dishwasher safe, and it's like an aqua or teal type of label, and it does require 28 days to cure before it could even be dishwasher safe on the top rack. I think it's worth it. I'm doing it early enough to be gifted, and then it can be used about 2 days or so after them receiving it, and then they can actually put it on the top dish rack. So my Sharpie paint pen actually ran out of ink, so I had to revert back to one of these markers with a thick point. So unfortunately that doesn't allow me to make as good of details for this piece, but it's okay because I'm just going to keep pushing forward. It'll be fine. So interestingly enough, my father-in-law is actually a big fan of Stitch, so I've been trying to make sure to gift him Stitch products every so often. Last year was a Stitch ornament, and this year I'm doing a mug and matching coaster. And I think this turned out pretty cute, but I wanted to make sure the mug was done first because I needed time for it to cure. Now, one thing my mother-in-law and I share in common for sure is that we both love penguins, and we both think that they're super cute. So I'm really hoping that this year's gift is going to make her happy anyways, or that she'll love it, because last year I did the DIY penguin ornament, which she liked and put immediately on their Christmas tree. But this year I'm making this Chilly Willy the penguin mug, and I think he's just so cute, and I loved him as a kid growing up, so hopefully she loves it. But in any case, I'm going to be making also a matching coaster, which you'll see later on in the video. But I'm doing the mug first because I needed it to cure soon enough before they're received, and that way they can go on the top dish rack of their dishwasher. So my brother-in-law is a fan of Invader Zim, so I decided to draw this particular character and also provide a quote that he says. I don't really watch the show, but I just did some Google searches and I found one that I thought was cute. And I even asked my husband what would be a good quote. He just said to write the word doomed. So I looked it up and I found that he says something like, we're doomed. So I end up putting that on the mug as well. And then, of course, I put a Mod Podge dishwasher safe coating after I'm done, and then let it dry and then let it cure for 28 days. Next, I picked up these coasters from Dollar Tree, and I saw that it said that it was absorbent or really absorbent, naturally absorbent. And I read the reviews, and it said that these coasters actually would get stained. And it didn't matter to me, though, because I wanted to customize it. But I tried off camera to see if I could remove the ink in any such way, but it's actually really ingrained in there. So none of the products I tried actually could remove it. Let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions. I did try some various stuff, and I just decided, you know what, I'm going to paint over it anyway, and then put a Mod Podge coat on top or two, and then that way it'll be just fine. So that way I don't have to worry about it getting stained because it's going to have paint on top. But I did take at least 2 coats of white chalk paint that I used, and I needed to let that dry, and I only just painted it white once on camera and then the second layer off camera. And then I go ahead and start on the next part of my project, which is to replicate a copy of basically all the mugs that I just made and make one for my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, and my brother-in-law. Okay, so my coaster is now dry, and I'm going to go ahead and try to draw Chilly Willy onto this coaster for my mother-in-law. So this year, my budget for Christmas gifts is even smaller than ever, and so I had to cut back on how much I'm spending for the in-laws as well as anyone outside our home. So for this project, I decided to make sure that each of these gifts are less than $7. I already owned these acrylic paint markers, and I already had the white chalk paint as well. So I thought that this was a perfect DIY that I could do for a Christmas gift, and it's also from the heart. And next week, I'll be doing a video on how I'm going to be wrapping these. I'm not actually going to be wrapping them, but I'm going to be doing another DIY and showcasing how I'm going to be packing these so that they are ready to be given as gifts to their soon-to-be owners. One quick and cute way to prep your gifts like these to gift them to your giftees would be to have matching socks. And so for the Stitch, I was able to find these Stitch socks from Dollar Tree, and I'm actually not going to be giving this to my father-in-law. I think that would be a little bit too non-masculine for him. So I just wanted to demonstrate though what you can do is buy already made Stitch mugs and then go ahead and buy these socks from Dollar Tree and roll them up like I am and sticking them inside. But I like the idea of it having a theme, and also the overall theme for all of them is to just stay warm. If you can't find matching socks, I will show you next week what you can do instead, or as well as if your budget allows. So stay tuned for next week's video. Please let me know in the comments below which of these DIY gift projects was your favorite and which ones you might consider doing yourself. And here are the final results. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.